Alrighty. So in this gameplay, I played the new survivor, Antiquarian. I think that's how you say your name, or something like that. Um, where do I even start with this character? This character is like, how do I say? I don't feel like this character is broken necessarily. This character, I would say, is broken in the right hands. You know, I feel like this character is broken in the right hands, just like any other survivor. Like just because you give a priestess or a maybe a, let's say I don't know, like this antiquarian, like an antiquarian, or I don't know, just like good, really good survivors, maybe like a perf too. It's just because you give them to really good survivors, or like you give them to like really bad survivors, doesn't mean automatically they're good or bad. It depends on the player, obviously, just like any other character. But I'm gonna go on like a little bit of a little rant, low key, dude. The one thing I do not like about the survivor is like I get the hype of a new survivor. You know, everyone loves new survivors, right? And they think they're cool. And don't get me wrong, I think this character is pretty cool too, in my opinion. But the one thing I hate the most is when people go out of their way to try like maybe a new category that they've like they only play because of gender. Like, and that's not like me being like whatever you want to say about it, because like it's not me being sexist or whatever. It's just proven factual. Like most of the time in IDB, think about it. Most kiters, that get played a lot, that are selected a lot, are females. There are girls. Like there's priestess, there's perv, there's what you call it. Well, there's the occasional. What was that one song? I keep forgetting their name. Just most survivors that are really good, or sometimes they're meta. Oh, mech's not really a kiter, but really still decent, strong. But most people, like, let's say, only play like pretty characters, right? Is what people say. People like playing the pretty ones, basically. And then, like, ironically, most of the pretty ones are just like the girls, because they don't really do a lot of justice for the guys when it comes to like the design. I mean, people think Embalmer's cool. I mean, I guess. He's got a mask that covers up like 90% of his face. But you do you. But whatchamacallit, this survivor has so much potential, and in my opinion, I think she's like a really good harasser. Don't get me wrong. Is she meant to be harassing? Um, it depends, because this character can harass, but a lot of people just like play her for the kite, if that makes sense. It's like in my opinion, it's like putting how do I say like a prospector or like maybe a cowboy, because both can like kite and are more suited for kiting. Thank you, Nitties, for your Discord notification. They're more suited for kiting, but they can harass potentially, and that's what this survivor can do. So, what kind of makes me upset, and makes me low key upset on ranked sometimes, is when I get people who are playing Antiquarian and like they have no harasser mentality at all. Like they don't understand what to do. They don't do any of the character's abilities. They flop completely with the character, and it's all because all of a sudden they only want to play this quote unquote kiter slash harasser, not even for the kite, just because A, she's pretty, and B, she's like a kind of like a brain dead character to use. A lot of people like using priestess because you push a button. A lot of people like playing perfumer because you push a button. A lot of people like do that stuff, and people BQ. What do people play BQ just so they can just put a button in the mirror? What do people do with Dream Witch? They like push a button, put down a dog. Like, people just do that for like I don't even know. But so the fact that people are like, oh, harasser that can actually harasser, that's pretty good. A survivor that can waste time, that's pretty good. Oh, and she's pretty. That's also good. Oh, she's a girl and can be possibly meta again, like priestess, mech, and her. That's even cool. Now I want to do it too. And it's just like, bruh. I'm not sure if this. Yeah, because the replay continues. Okay, cool. So that just makes me like a little bit like, why do people do that so many times? You okay? That's like when a survivor comes out, people categorize: is it a kiter? Is it a harasser? Is it a decoder? Is it a rescuer? And this one has a kiting and harassing ability, and people love playing harassers. Don't get me wrong, people love playing them. But the fact that people just go out of the way and be like, oh, um a harasser. Oh, I'm not playing prospector because he's a good harasser. Oh, or not a good harasser. He's a decent harasser. And be like, oh, prospector, nah, not playing that. Cowboy, nah, not playing that. Forward, not playing that. Too hard. Too don't like it. Forward ugly, whatever people say or whatever. And then boom, female harasser. Whoa, I want to play that. I want to be good at that. Fuck the other harassers. I want to play that one. Okay, sure. Anyway, that's my just little rant. I'm not targeting anybody, nor am I being racist, sexist, whatever you want to say. I'm just saying that's just the common thing. And if you have a decent brain enough to understand and be around the community long enough, you might know what I'm saying. So yeah, moving on to the next gameplay. Again, this replay, we're going against an Ann. I believe it's the same Ann. Yeah, it is the same Ann. I got him back to back, and well, this time I played patient and I got first cut. So yeah, mm, my apologies. I'm having a quick like meal, but at the same time like drinking my water. So yeah, so my bad about that. But whatchamacallit, patient. I mean, patient. What do I even start with? Patient just so basic, bro. You just hook. You know, you don't have a kiting style. And though, let me explain something about Anne, just for the general basis for any kiter. Anne is a hit or miss, dude. Honestly, you have really good Annes that can land every cat, and like if a really good Anne can land every single cat, you're probably just gonna tie. If everything goes according to plan, maybe you get one rescue or no rescue, and she doesn't pressure, and your teammates don't die in like 10 seconds as well, and are prepared to kite and stuff like that, then you're best suited for a tie. But they did this new strategy. Ants have got like that. They're like, oh no. They're like, guys, and teleport's pretty nice, but let me introduce you to and blink. Is what they thought. Let's do and blink, guys. And so that's what we've been doing. They run up build with blink and trump card most likely, and so to better be suited for the win. And the reason why they do that is so they can, in the case of survivors kiting them, like kind of like how I am, they can be like, you know what, you're kiting me, and do this basically. They'll just get close and bam, they'll blink. Yeah. So it's to help them win or whatever. But I do think this Anne should have been able to use her blink long ago, if not like land the cats a bit better. But it is what it is. Now, okay, I'm gonna be honest, dude. My little rant about Antiquarian before. Okay, um, I'm just gonna say it. I think the only two builds you should be using with her is Dead Hard with the pallet boost, and then just borrow time. If not, Ty Turner, pallet boost, and borrow time. The people who be bringing broken windows and Dead Hard on her, it's just like, bruh, like, what are you trying to accomplish? Are you trying to kite? Like, you're telling me you're gonna need right here. Are you gonna tell me you need a survivor that can disable the hit for like what 15 seconds? I don't even know. 15 to 9, whatever. Let's just say that 15 to 9, and like have a window boost, a pallet boost, and a Dead Hard, just so you can quote unquote kite. If you're telling me you need all those things to kite, then I don't think you need to be playing Aquarium. I think you need to actually be learning how to sit down and actually kite. That is my honest opinion. And you see, like, here's what I'm talking about, like the harassing mindset, right? Like, this character is so, like, Antiquarian is just a character that is so easy to use because you push a button, you swipe to the left, she swings to the left. It has a big hitbox range, it can knock you into something. It's way easier than forward because you just got to get close. And it's just like, I'm gonna be honest, it's just like the old cowboy. It's just like the easiest instant lasso ever. Like, it's so easy. And so, like, I would just say, like, because it's so easy and it has so much potential, people just want to play it. And the fact that it's a girl, a lot more people are going to want to play it. And because she's quote unquote pretty, a lot of people are going to want to play it. Don't even, like, I'm just going to say it. I'm going to, like, say something. Like, don't even start, like, I would say attack me or anything like that. Like, get offended the fact that I say these things. Because it's just the truth, really. Like, they'll only play it because she's pretty, girl, meta, harasser, easy decoding, like, it's just like so much potential, I guess. And that's true. This woman does have so much potential. This survivor has so much potential, which I'm glad NetEase is giving survivors with so much potential. But a lot of survivors are just the fact that they're just doing it because, like, just harasser, let me okay. It's like, because, like, it's just so easily noticeable that when people are like, oh, time to play harasser, guys. I want to play harasser this season. Okay, let me talk to my experienced players. I'm talking if you've been here anywhere from season, like, let's say 12 and above. No, 12 and under. Some of that 12 and under, maybe even 15 and under, because we're in like season like what 23, almost 24. I don't know, but if you're telling me if you're a player that's like 12 season 12 and below, and you have not learned how to like quote unquote kite, if you have not learned to at least decently harass with any survivor, have like harasser mindset or like a decoder, slow bolt mindset, whatever, then I don't know what to really tell you, because it's been so long. I feel like people should have a decent understanding on how to like use all three categories of survivors. Well, four: decoder, rescuer, harasser, kiter. Everyone should have. If you're 12 and below on the seasons, I feel like you should have that mindset nailed down by now with anybody. But anyway, that was my antiquarian and patient gameplay, and now I'm gonna finish eating my food. So good luck.